guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Shaxitron back with another video review, and this time we have another World of Warcraft Mega Bloks set. This is set number 91018, and it is the Gnome Rogue with the flying machine, which is really nice. Same style box art with the figure and the mounts on the fronts with this circle with the runes around it, the Warcraft logo, Mega Bloks. And then the set number, and then flying machine in 3 different languages. I'm assuming Spanish and French. It has 90 pieces. And here we have a stock logo or art of a gnome, which is pretty cool. And here's the back. The actual flying machine, the Gnome Rogue with his 2 daggers, and then it's looking like that's how you send them down in the copter with this little peg. So even have a saddle, it's this little peg that goes in the back that normally would house one of the weapon holding clips. I seriously cannot talk tonight. I apologize, guys. And the rotor does spin, which I'll get to in a second. And then here are the other figures that you can get. We got Gnome Rogue, Death Knights, Taran Hunter, Goblin Warrior, and then some other sets right here, which do not include a mount. They just include a stand, which is pretty cool. And here's the Horde logo, the Alliance logo, World of Warcraft Megabloks.com or Warcraft.megabloks.com. Here's the bottom, just some legal crap. And then here's the top to show you, if you're looking down on the sets, that is the Gnome Rogue. Just to show you a quick comparison, that's probably what you would be seeing if you're looking down in a freshly opened box, so that way you can determine which is which is pretty cool. But I have already built this just to save some time. I've probably disassembled it to save time on this video, but anyways, let's put that off to the side. First off, let's look at the instructions. Get these nice instructions, and they open up, and it shows you how to assemble the gnome. And he does include one of those little weapon holder clips, but you're not going to need it for him riding the mount. And it just folds out with a bunch of steps to make the figure. Here is what you get in the box. Shows you, this is pretty much a inventory of all the pieces you get. You get 3 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these, 3 of these, etc., etc. And then there's the final piece assembled. Oops, and not close this right. There you go. Let's put that off to the side. His weapons come in this little bag. And here is the copter. Almost assembled. I just had to take it apart to store it in the box. The main portion of the copter comes in here, and then the other small pieces come in here, which is pretty cool. But anyways, this just sits up like this. Having a hard time fitting this in here. Yeah, it sits like this. That sits right there. It's not wanting to fit in. Come on. There you go. And that spins around like that. Then you put the copter feet on. They have these nice little... Where's the other one? Oh, there it is. Anyways, they're like little pontoons or whatever you want to call it. And that's like that. And that's the base of the copter. If I can get this thing to stay together. Here, I'm just gonna put this on. And then put those on. You guys will get the idea once you have the thing with you. These do hold better together than I'm making it look out to be. I'm just putz and can't put things together properly. See? There we go. Then the blades, or the rotors, they just put together like this. Of course, there's going to be more assembly required for you guys. I built this already. And there we go. There is the flying machine all assembled. And this is probably my favorites out of all the mounts that they have. And then the Spectral Tiger is my favorite. But let's take a look at this real quick. And then we'll get to the Gnome Rogue. This is a Goblin engineering flying machine, which you can make in-game if you have the engineering skill. And I think they actually made it where you can actually use this on any character, even if your character doesn't have engineering. But this is 90 pieces. Well, not including the gnome, but the whole entire set is 90. And then we have little propellers here on the side, and they do spin. Both of them do, which is really nice. And they can angle up, just like they do in the game, which you're hovering. And then when you land, these come down like this, which is pretty cool. And these can go up like that. And of course, forward. And then they can also go back. And then they can also go down. So you can lift off. But I like having them either forward or up. Then we have the exhaust back here. And they can move a little bit, but they're really only supposed to be put in this position for this figure. So, can't really move them that much. But, let me come back to this section, the tail. And these do flop up and down, so you can make it look like it's turning or whatnot, which is pretty nice. And they do fold all the way flat, and then they go all the way up. But of course, I like it how it's supposed to be, like that. And then the rotor does spin, which is pretty nice. Spins really well. Of course, my fat hands get in the way, but as you can see, it spins really nicely. Then let's look at the Rogue real quick. As you can see, he's a little small figure with a mustache and a goatee. Really nice gnome sculpt. He has these two little daggers, which can fit into his back here, which is pretty cool. Just like that, only one will fit, which is a shame. They should have figured out a way to make two fit, so you can have them crossed on your back, which is pretty cool. But anyways, you take this little peg out, and here's a little yellow peg on this flying machine, and then you peg him in the back here, and there you go. Can have him sit in his little flying machine like that. But you can also not have it connected. Put that back. And put that in his arm. You can have him sit. You probably spin this around and get it out of the way. And you can have him sit without that, but of course if you move it, he will fall out. But if you're just displaying him in here, then I don't see that's the problem. And I guess also if you wanted to, and his leg just came off, but of course it just pops right back on because it's on a ball joint. He has no knee articulation, just hip articulation. And he has shoulder articulation, and hand swivel, and head swivel, which is pretty cool. But I think you can put his daggers. Nope, you can't. Scratch that. But, anyways, guys, thank you for watching my Mega Bloks flying machine with Flint the Gnome Rogue review. Stay tuned for a lot more videos to come, guys. Remember to subscribe and comment if you guys have any suggestions on what I should do better, what things you'd like me to review in the future. Just let me know, guys. Alright, later.